Yeah, so let's get on to phase three. Phase one, you recall, we recorded the intro in using our webcam. Phase two, we narrated the PowerPoint file, which had the intro as a video file. In phase three, we want to turn the whole thing into video because recall that the endpoint is uploading to YouTube, and YouTube will only accept video, it won't accept your PowerPoint files. So, phase three, what are we going to do? We're going to turn our narrated PowerPoint file to video. We have two routes. That's why I call it phase 3A, and we have phase 3B. Phase 3A is a direct route. If you are PowerPoint 2010 or higher, that's PowerPoint 2010 or PowerPoint 2016, like I have, it's as simple as ABC. We just simply save the file as video. So how does that work? I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, so what I've done is to load the Shoruke file into PowerPoint 2016. Yeah, that's it, PowerPoint 2016. So you recall that I have just five slides, to it, and then to turn this to a video, all I need to do is just say File, Save As, and it gives me plenty of options to see something. Okay, let me get to where it's going to save it. I want to save it in, recall that I wanted, I already created my LazoQSC, LazoQSC here, very good. So that's why I want it saved. That folder that I said you should create at the start so that I can be pouring all the files in there. So it said Shoruke Extra PPTX, yes. Do I want it as PowerPoint? No, I want it as a video. So look at the options it's given to me. You can save it as a PDF, you can save it as XPS, but where am I going? That's it. I'm going to save it as a video. So what I need to do is just say, this is the format I want. I just say save. So it's as easy as that. If you look at it at the bottom here, you can see creating video Shoruke extract MP4. So that's going to happen very shortly. So we just cool temper and wait for it. Yeah, so that's finished saving as a video file. Let's go check it out. Where are you, my friend? Okay, let's see. I have a last QIC. That's it. No. So you can see, that's it. Show you guys right now. A video file, 6.44 megabytes. So that's where we are going, and that's near the end of the tape because this is where we now upload to video to YouTube, and we are good to go. So let's look at the other step, the alternative pathway. That will be 3B now. Yeah. So if you don't have the Microsoft PowerPoint 2016 or 2010, and you have 2007, you have to go through the indirect route, which is phase 3B. How do you do that? Now you have to install Windows Movie Maker. I'll walk you through that in a minute. It is free. You then save your narrated PPT file as JPEG file interchange format. The last thing to do is to then import to Movie Maker and save as video. Now let me give you a short demonstration of this three-step process. First, to install Movie Maker, and next, save as JPEG file interchange, and then import into Movie Maker and save as video. Let's walk through it very quickly. Yeah, so to install Movie Maker, you may be lucky if you have it installed already in your Windows 10. So what you do is you go to press the start button or the Windows button, and it comes up with this, and you can then just type Movie Maker. Is there anything you're looking for? You just type, and so you can see that I have Movie Maker already loaded in here, so I don't have no problem. But in an event that the operating system that you're using hasn't got Movie Maker in there, so you can just Google it, install Microsoft Movie Maker. Yeah, so that's it. And then you look for it. So Windows Essential. It's actually here. Windows Essential. Yeah, so let's just click it. And it comes up with this. Yep. Windows Essential, which has Windows Live Mail, Movie Maker, and all of this. So let's go to download options. Go to download options, do more with free programs on Windows. You can then download now. You can start photo gallery, movie maker. That's actually what we want. So you go to download now, and yeah, it's asking, do you want to run or save this? Okay, let it run it. Although I would have bought at a stage because I already have it installed. In an event that you don't, so you can just go through the entire process. It's quite easy. So it's done the scanning. It's now asking us to. So I'm going to abort this. But in your case, you have to do that. So I already have Windows Movie Maker here. So that's Windows Movie Maker. I'm to save the file, the Showroom file, as. So I'm going through pathway 3B now. Pathway 3A is to just say save directly as a save as, and it gives me the option of saving as a video file, MP4 video file. But now I'm going to go through the other pathway. So it's save as. I will then get on to, I told you this one. JPEG file interchange format. So I click on it and I say JPEG extract JPEG. Excuse me, JPEG. All right. It says, which slides do you want to export? Now I want to do all the slides. So you say all the slides. That's it. Each slide in your presentation has been saved as a separate file in the folder. This. Okay, fine. So I'm going to look for it. I should have told it where to store it, but I can still do that. So let me repeat that process. File, save as. I'm going to look at where it's going to save it. So recall that I have my lasso QAIC here. I want to save everything here. So shouldn't get extract. I'll say shouldn't get extract JPEG, and then I'll look for that file exchange. Where are you? That's it. JPEG file interchange format. So that's it. I then say save. It's going to come up with that the same dialog box. Which slides do you want to export? All of them. Separate. That's good. Good enough. So I've saved it there. So we're still in. Let me still take you back to it. So the indirect route through Windows Movie Maker. First we install this. It is free. We already have it. Then I save it as JPEG file interchange format. I've done that. Then I import to Movie Maker and save as video. Whoop. So that's it. I launched my video this thing and then so it's now launched. I then want to add the file to it, the ones that I saved as interchange format. So let's see. That's it. So you can see they're here. These are those files. So what you do is you select all of them. If you can take them one by one, or if you do Control A, Control All, it will select all of them. And then say open. So it's put them all here. Interesting. Very good. So you can actually play it back here and listen to how it goes. Oh, the only thing here though is that I used the wrong one. I didn't put it in rich. Yeah, so if you notice the file that I loaded the other time is Showroom extract, which is not the one that is narrated. So I got to load the one that is narrated. So let's do that. Yeah, so this is the one Showroom extract narrated. So that is it. Yeah. Okay, enable the contents. Yeah, so you can see that's my video. I was wondering. Now, so we'll go through the same process. You recall that we say save as what? Let me be sure that it's going to put it where I want it to be. So that's it. We want it as JPEG interchange format. That's it. Let me put it as okay, JPEG interchange. Can it meet any where you want? It's going to put it. All the slides, yes, yes, that's good. So that's already done. So I come to my movie maker again. Now let me create a new project. No, I don't want to save this. So it gives me something blank and then say add to this. So I'm going to look for the extract. Yeah, that's the one. So you can see the video that I have in there. So I'm taking all of this, I'm putting them here, and let's see. Well, additional facility that this movie maker gives to you in this case is that you can allow you to call. Oh, that's it. Allow you to record on the slides. So and get this to be saved, which you are now going to. I'm going to stop the recording now. Yeah, okay, that's fine. You can save it and then play it back on the. Yeah. So let me cancel this. I'm back to here. You can record your narration as you go along. That's narration on the on the on the slides. Click record. It's recording. I can say hello. Everything is fine. This etiology of periodontal disease. The objectives are to classify the etiological factors for this. So you actually can use this as basis for your narration. Introduction, gingiva, cementum. You then have the you have this figure here. You can narrate this bit, and then say in conclusion, we did this, we did that, and all of that. And that's the end of the lesson, and then you stop the video. Stop the audio. Save the audio as a Windows media audio file. So that's that one. I'm going to take off all of this, and then when that is all done, you then save it here. It's going to save as let's see now. Yeah, so you're going to save it as in Lasso QAIC, and we're going to have it as an MP4 file. We can say showroom care phase 3B to differentiate it from the first one. So that's it. So you can see saving this movie, and we'll wait for it to end this saving. So it's all done now. So if I open the folder, you are now going to get the first one and then the second one. These are the video files from the PowerPoint files that we created initially. So that's the end of phase 3. Now we're going to go to phase 4, where we will upload this video to YouTube. Now, wait a minute. Dr. Shorunke has a lesson on the etiology of periodontal diseases, and the introduction that I gave is completely different. It's on webcam. So we've got to make a quick adjustment to that. Yeah, so as I stated, it will not be too good for us to show a video online where we're talking about periodontology, PDS 502, and the intro is on webcam. So we're going to do a quick review of all of this and put the appropriate intro to it. The only thing is that Dr. Modukbere Shorunke is a lady and I'm a man, but that doesn't matter. All we need to know is that we need to put the correct introduction. So you have to relate your lesson, your lecture note. Look at the lecture note. Look at the introduction here. Hello, students. How are you this morning? By the way, it can be morning, it can be night. You can just say, how are you? Rather, this morning. Hope you had a pleasant weekend and all of that. So that's what we're going to now do by way of the introduction. So as I said, the first thing to do, in our part 1, phase 1, you go look for the camera and you do the video. So I'm going to do that right now, and I'm holding down the control key, or if you like the Windows key, and I'm typing camera. Oh yeah, you can see it has brought the camera. That's our phase one. So I want to record a new intro. So that's here where I am, and when I start recording, I'm going to read the intro. I already typed this, I already put it somewhere. That's this one now, this intro. So, well, you can say that's the intro that I am going to be reading. Oh, it's all the way around. So let's go. You can see this is the camera. This one is the video. When I click on the video, it will start recording. Yeah, hello, students. How are you? I'm glad to be with you again. I hope you had a pleasant weekend. From previous lectures, we described the periodontium. We also defined periodontal diseases and classified them. In this lecture, we'll be discussing the etiology, that is, the causes of periodontal diseases. So I have stopped the camera and I've stopped recording. So let me go and look for where it is. Recall that it is you will go to pictures, we go to camera roll, so you can see that is the video that we have recorded. So I'm now going to save this one. Recall that I'm going to rename it. I'm renaming it as intro showroom. Okay. Yeah. So also as part of phase one, when you have this one, we want you to copy it out of camera roll. So what you do is you right click and then you copy. It's still showing me at the background, as you can see, but let me just take myself offline. I'm going to close this one because I already saved. So we copy this, right, copy, and then you go to the Lasso QIC. Recall that I have this Lasso QIC that I said we should pour everything. The extract direction is there. So I'm pasting it. All I did is just Control V, which is called paste, or you can just right click and do paste there. It's the same thing. So that is it. So we'll now have a new introduction for showroom. Okay. So let's go back to the slides. These are the slides. I'm going to do a fresh thing now all over. So let's see how this goes. So let me begin by adding the video. So you can just go to insert. You can see video here. You can see audio here. By the way, I've switched to Office, that's PowerPoint 2016. You also have the same in 2010. You have almost all the same features in your 2007 edition, if that's what you have. So you have it here also inside video. It's also the same thing here, video. Let's take this. You say video, do you want to insert the video, online video? No. Video on my PC? Yes. So you then go to look for the folder where you have it. Recall that we agreed to put it in Lasso QIC folder. So I'm going to just quickly look for that. Lasso QIC. So that's it. So that's the intro showroom. Okay, that's the one I just made. And then I can drag this, as we learned before, to resize. Can resize to any shape. And you see, it's going to, that's the volume. It has some nice controls here. And you can, if you right click, it will tell you how the style, the trim, the start. Want it to start automatically. You can see a slight difference between this and 2007 PowerPoint. So you get automatically. All right. So that's it. Now, we now want to start to do the narration. And you go to slideshow. I've finished phase one, which is just recording this. Phase two is to record to narrate the slides. So I go to slideshow. You can see record slideshow. Record slideshow. I'm going to play narration and use the timings that I've got in there. And then you say record slideshow. It's giving me this slide animation timings, narration inclusive pointer. Yes, you accept this and you say start recording. Now, I'm not going to talk the first slide because as we find in the other one, it was override. It was well, interfering with the introduction that I made. So just watch what's going to happen. Start recording. So, hello students, how are you today? Hope you had a pleasant weekend. From previous lectures, we described the periodontium. We also defined periodontal diseases and we classified them. In this lecture, we'll be discussing the etiology, that is, the causes of periodontal diseases. Yeah, so what are the objectives of this lesson? We will be classifying the etiologic factors for periodontal disease. We shall also be naming the primary local etiological factor for periodontal disease and describe the role of that factor. Third, we'll be listing the secondary local etiologic factors, the secondary ones, and discuss their role. And lastly, we'll be looking at the systemic factors and discuss their role. The periodontium, we want to know what the periodontium is. They are tissues which support and invest the tooth, the gingiva, the cementum, the periodontal ligament, the alveolar bone. And this diagram shows you the location of these elements. You find the dentin, you have the gingiva here, you have the cementum, you have the periodontal ligament, the alveolar bone here, and the alveolar vessels and nerves. So in ending this lesson, we want to look at what we did. We classified the etiologic factors. We named the primary local etiologic factor. We listed the secondary ones, and we looked at the whole thing systemically. I'm sure you have enjoyed the lesson. Until next class, my dear students, it is bye for now. Yeah, so we have finished the new narration. What remains for us to do is to now save. We're going to save as you recall that we are going to video. We're going to video. So let me get the location. Here it's there. So I don't want it as a PowerPoint file. I want it as an MP4. You can see MPEG for video. That's MP4. That's what I want it as. So I just click on this. And then I can leave it as this Shoronke extract 1 narrated MP4. I just say save. So you can also see, as we had before, it's saving the file in this location. I mean, you can see the progress that it is making as we go along. So you can see it's all done here. So where is the file? Well, let's go back to here. Yeah, that's a Lasso QIC folder. That's the intro, and so there's it. Shoronke extract there. So let's click on it and see how it goes. Okay. Hello students, how are you today? So that's how just click on it. So you can see it's yeah, you can see that's the systemic factors. That's the video we're now going to upload in phase 4 factors. But that's doing it directly now. Let's see how we then do with if you don't have a facility that can let you get into the video directly. So we agreed that if you are using Office 2010, that's PowerPoint 2010, you can do exactly what I've done. But if you don't have this, if you have 2007 PowerPoint, so what you do is you go to save as, let's browse the location. Yes, we also want in this location. And then you go to JPEG file interchange format. Recall that's what we agreed, JPEG interchange format. You then put it like this, and let's call it, yeah, let's leave it, because it's also labeled it as giving it a different extension. Okay, fine, so it's the same. Which slides do you want to export? We want to export all of them. Each slide your position has been saved in a separate folder. In that one, thank you, that's it. So we then have to go to this. We have to go to, let me start a fresh one, file, new project. I don't want to save you. So you go to Movie Maker. You recall that you've downloaded Movie Maker, it's your system, you launch it. So Movie Maker is here. So which video or photo should we, so click on this And then we'll go to, let's see where this is. That's why it's important for you to know where all those files are. So this is it. So these are the files that you have in there. So I'm going to select all of them. You can select one by one, or you just do Control A, which will select all, and then insert. So you have this here now. Now, the next thing to do is to get this, saved as a video. I will show you that in 1 minute. Now, if you just go to save as movie here, look at what is going to be saved. No sound, no nothing, everything just flowing like that. Does not show any of the animations, because what has happened is that it imported all the slides that we used, the 5 slides one by one, and that's not what we want. So what we want, I'm going to pause this now or even stop it. What we want is to introduce without video, and maybe put a title. Let's say title. That's let's go to, let me see where we have the lecture note. Yes, this is the lecture note, etiology of periodontal disease. Yeah, I've copied into a clipboard. Now, to the etiology of periodontal disease. Take out this one, my movie. So we are using Windows Movie Maker now to make the movie out of it. But recall that the other one is faster. Just save as a video, but this one we just need to do a couple of more things. Etiology of periodontal disease. Let's see, Doctor. Okay, I put this one there. I've copied Control C. That's what I've done at the background. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So you can. This is 48. We can reduce this. Reduce this. Okay, that's fine. That's it. You can actually change the color of the background. You can see background color. Let me change it to this. I don't know what color the showroom will like, but I think mom means they like blue color. So let me make it bold. So that's what it's going to be. Then recall that we have okay, that's the title. Now the video that I used for introduction, we need to now bring it in here. So add video. So where's the video, my friend? Where are you? So let's go up. Yeah, this showroom intro. We're going to bring this video in here. So Movie Maker is preparing my files, it's loading this video. So this video now comes in like this. But that's not the end of it. When it comes to here, introduction, you have to now narrate it on it. Narrate this until it comes to the end. So what you need to do is say from here, okay, these are the objectives. Now we have to move these objectives after here. Yeah, the objectives are now here. So from here, you can just look at what I'm going to do now. I can record my narration. I can begin to now narrate this. Yeah, the objectives of I've not started recording. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Now, the objectives of the lesson are to classify the etiological factors, to name the primary local etiological factor by way of the periodontium tissues. These are gingiva, cementum, periodontal ligament, and so you can see a diagram which summarizes the location of all these tissues. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, my dear students, these are the things that we did. Until the end of the next lesson, it is bye. So we have stopped. Now we got to save this one, this bit as let me see now. Yeah, so I've saved it as narration to this. That's what it gave to it inside my Lasso QAIC folder. So let's get back to Movie Maker and see how the whole thing will run from the beginning. Okay, like this. So going on like this, shows us the title, shows us this, and we'll get on to my. Hello students, how are you today? Hope you had a pleasant weekend. We did. Let's move faster forward and they come to the end. Yes. Good, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Now the objectives of the lesson are to classify the etiological factors, to name the primary local etiological factor by way of the so that's how it gets all to the end until fine. So we now have a video of that same lesson, but in some modified form, and then we can also then save it as a movie. See, save as movie. So we can call this one Shorunke Movie Maker. Let's call it Movie Maker to differentiate it from the other one, because we have a slight difference in that now. So it's now saving the thing, and we have the movie of the PowerPoint file that Dr. Shorunke presented, that I presented on behalf of Dr. Shorunke without her permission anyway, but I'm sure she will pardon me. So it's going to show us where this thing is. So that's where it is. That's the folder. So I'll put everything inside this folder. The reason why it's important for you to put everything in here is that by the time you go to the final phase for uploading, phase 4, you will then know which one to pick, and it's easy for you to locate. So that's the end of the slide modification. Did I say slide? Yeah, slide modification that we made to phase 3. We're now going to proceed to phase 4. Thank you.